Selamat pagi, selamat datang. Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Expats in Indonesia. My name's Tim, and thank you for joining me. So I thought I'd come out this morning and put together a nice little video to set up what I'm going to do this week for you guys. What my plan this week is to record the food that I eat throughout the week while we're at home. There's variations and it changes a little bit here and there, but overall I'm going to try to give you a good balanced idea of what I eat, and I'll give you the cost, or try to give you the cost, depending on if we get stuff out or if we make it at home. Generally, most of the stuff you're going to see is stuff that we got out. It's easier, it's reasonably priced, and we don't eat it out. It's all takeaway from carts, from food carts. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask. Thanks. So to record my opening for this video, German said I'll be part of it. Cheese is our newest addition, who pretty much lives in that box over there. And then Mac's mom, I don't know where she went. She was sitting right here, but she probably went to check out. Oh, there she is right there. And there's one of her little ones. Her latest litter. I think Mac's brother or sister. So what is this called? Bandros curry. And what is it exactly?
Flour
Okay.
and sugar.
Coconut flour and sugar. Did we order more?
Yeah.
So it's just cooking right now?
Yeah, I was.
I didn't get the camera running in time. Technology sometimes is not my friend. So this Bandros curry, just so you know, is being cooked right in front of the house. Does it come to you? I'm being told it's basically coconut and milk. I've been informed that this is shredded coconut, some flour, some coconut milk, all mixed together into a liquid form, and then poured into the forms you saw out there, sat in there for a few minutes, and then they sprinkle some sugar on the top. So in our bag here, I've already eaten one piece, so there's what, 6, 7. So there was 8 pieces total, and for those 8 pieces, it was 5,000 rupiahs, which is 30 cents, less than 30 cents for that. Cooked in front of the house and delivered to the front door. Can't beat it. So let's give it a shot. Actually, my second shot. My first one was pretty.
My bad.
Overall, flavor, good. I'm not a coconut fan, so that's good that it's really mashed up in there. I think the texture of coconut bothers me. But ultimately, what I taste is the sugar that's sprinkled on it. So, for the price, you can't beat it. Tonight, for dinner, we decided to get some satay ayam. So 40 sticks of satay, which is ultimately chicken, barbecued chicken. and a big dish of the peanut sauce was 60,000 rupiah, which is under $4. And it'll feed 4 adults with a little rice on the side. I joined a local Facebook group, Winarja Facebook group, and wouldn't you know it, there's a bakery on there that posts a lot of stuff. So I'm showing, there's Super, there's Angel, but we had to make us a little bit retirement cake, and guess what? It's in red velvet. Anyways, this bakery posted this being made online last night, and we stopped by there this morning to see what it would take to get one. They made it today, and we just picked it up, but it's red velvet with some cream cheese and strawberry mixed for the frosting in the middle, and then look at all them good looking fruits on top. I forgot to tell you the price, under $4. And Paris wanted to say hi. Hi, Paris. After a long day with no power, the power finally came back on. But I've decided I want some kway teow for dinner. And I thought I'd take you guys along. And Paris wanted to say hi. So let's go get some kway teow. Since our nephew Garen's off on his work assignment, we no longer have Garen Grab. So now we have Tim Grab. So the nights we go out to get something to eat, which is just about every night, we get on the motor and Tim Grab goes and gets some food. One of our staple meals, seems like we're getting something from here almost every night for one person or another, is a place called Rocket Chicken, which is basically Indonesia's version of KFC, even though they have KFC. And Rocket Chicken is, in my opinion, better than KFC. But I'm not getting this. We're on our way to get the kway teow. We just stopped here to get somebody a piece of chicken. All right, here's where we're getting our kupat tahu. Here's the prices for everybody. Or not kupat tahu, sorry, kway teow. Have I been saying kupat tahu? I meant kway teow. It's 15,000. So my dinner is less than $1 at the current exchange rate. And it's right on the side of the road in a cart. Cooked in the big old woks. Last time we got it here, it was really hot. That's not mine. Now you can see some of the kway teow frying up. Big old wok with a lot of heat. Salt. Sambal's already in there. Noodles, veggies, chicken. All right, my dinner is going to cost a little bit more than $1 now because the boss, my wife, knows me too well and got me some Rocket Chicken French fries to go with my kway teow. There's the French fries. That package of French fries was 50 cents. And there's my kway teow, which was 90 cents. So $1.40 for my dinner. All right, since I'm doing a food video for the week, thought I would show you what breakfast consists of on probably 3 or 4 mornings during the week, which is basically 2 eggs, some rice, yogurt, Coke Zero, as always, some salt, some sambal, and then we've got donuts, which I'll eat one. Price all this out, and I mean, the yogurt's 50 cents, the donut's 15 cents, the rice we had at the house, the eggs, you know, I don't know, probably $1, maybe $1.50, Coke Zero. Probably not, less than that. But I eat this, like I said, 3 to 4 times a week. Okay. So for dinner tonight, I got some batso from one of the stands. Just picture where I got the kway teow from. It's the same setup. I was charged with going down to Alpha Mart and getting some wet kitten food because they have it on sale, buy 2 get 1 free. So the boss went and got this, so I couldn't show you it being made, which isn't really, it's already pre-made. They're just mixing the stuff. Ultimately, they throw some sprouts and some greens and some noodles and some meatballs in a very hot broth. And then you've got some sambal, some ketchup, hot sauce to go with it, which I'll mix in here in a minute. But anyways, tonight's dinner is brought to you by $1. Yes, you heard me. 16,000 rupiah, $1 for tonight's big old bowl of batso with all them meatballs in there. This morning, Ibu, mother-in-law, wanted kupat tahu, and we came to get kupat tahu. And my favorite kupat tahu person, Lupi, isn't here. Lupi is being lazy. Another meal I eat for breakfast is kupat tahu. And as you can tell earlier, our usual guy was lazy and not there this morning, Lupi. So one of the cool things about being over here is you can just drive a little ways and find another vendor that has it. And what you have here is some rice cake, some tahu, some peanut sauce, some kerupuk, and then sometimes they have sambal on it. She didn't have sambal because it was a little too early. So I'm gonna add sambal from the house to it that the boss just threw into frame here for me. We're gonna add that to the breakfast. And then, of course, a Coke Zero. And all this for 10,000 rupiah, which is, I don't know, 60 cents, somewhere in that neighborhood. That's breakfast, 60 cents. So not all that long ago, I told you guys about Rocket Chicken. Well, it got me to thinking and wanting some chicken, because their chicken is really good, surprisingly good. And Warsi has a way of talking them into giving us fresh chicken. So we're gonna get some fresh chicken. Might even get a bucket. But I know I'll be getting French fries. All right, so in this bag is 8 breasts, 2 drumsticks, and an order of fries. Mac and Angel are ready for some chicken. They like the chicken. But that order right there was 88,000 rupiah. So total is $5.37 for 5 breasts, 2 drumsticks, and an order of fries. feeding 4 adults and 3 cats dinner for $5. Good morning. So with this video, I'll be able to wrap up all the breakfasts that I eat, because there's only 3 that get rotated through. So you saw the 2 eggs and the rice, and then you saw the kupat tahu, and now we've got Berber ayam. So Berber ayam, and this is my description, so if the boss sitting over there doesn't like my description, oh well. But it's kind of like really overcooked rice that's very, I don't know if it overcooked makes rice soft or hard, but it's almost oatmeal-ish, but it's rice with some chicken and some, what are those green things, boss? Scallops? Probably onion, okay, some onion or something on there. And this one's got a little extra chicken because the chicken's too dry for Ibu, mother-in-law, when she eats hers. And then it's got some of this gravy we put on it, some sambal, and some krupu. And these things are the best delivery system for that. So there's extra right here in this container that I'll probably finish off too, because that's the way I like to eat it. This right here is kind of reminiscent of like some chicken broth that I'm pouring on there. At least in my mind, in my taste buds it is. And then for all you people out there that know I was never a spicy individual, didn't like spicy foods, couldn't handle spicy foods, my body rejected spicy foods, you're going to be shocked when you witness this. That's the whole package on there of sambal. And then you just got to mix it all together. This takes a few minutes because I have to be careful not to spill it outside the confinements of the container. But hey, you know, one thing I didn't tell you guys about was this right here is 8,000 rupiah for this whole serving. So that's just a tad shy, less than 50 cents, depending on whatever exchange rate's going these days. Who knows? But again, you guys probably noticed the theme in these videos, and that is there isn't much of a meal that costs more than $2 when we're in the village. Now, when we travel, things get more expensive, obviously. But when we're here, these local vendors make all this awesome food, and we can eat a meal for like $1 a meal, or at most $2 a meal. And of course, I've got my Coke Zero, you know, the drink of champions with breakfast.
Okay, first bite.
Oh, bite? You want me to take a bite? I already know what it tastes like. I've had this. This is good stuff. All right. Normally, I don't eat lunch. But today, we stopped at a local stand and got what's called rujak, which essentially is Indonesian's version of a fruit salad. I have no idea what's in here except maybe carrots. I think I can see some carrots. That's not carrot, huh? We're gonna try this, and it's got peanut sauce in it, and it was made spicy, because the boss figures I'll only eat 1 spoonful, and then she'll eat the rest. Is there apple in it?
No. I think what that would awesome.
All right, I'm gonna try at least one little piece of every vegetable or fruit. that's on here at least. It is pedas. Yeah. Pedas is spicy. Not pedas for the boss. Pedas for me. Yes, pedas. No. All right, I had 3 bites, not 1. Tonight, for dinner, we're gonna do some matabak. Very popular, very well known over here. And the stand is just like all the other stands on the side of the road. Now I ordered 2 matabaks. One is the special, which he's making right here, which is going to have some eggs and a vegetable mix in it. And he's probably going to throw it on this here to warm it up and heat it up. And then over here is where the matabak outer crust is made. And the other matabak I ordered was a chocolate cheese, most popular one here. So I ordered a special. I think this next one's going to be mine. This is the Telur special, now that we're home. And that is going to be your savory meal. And then this will be our dessert, which is chocolate and cheese and some condensed milk on what's a very thick pancake, essentially. These 2 items right here cost us 48,000 rupiah, which is $3. Now these have become pretty popular in the US, and they're still popular over here, of course. It's Indomie. Everybody say hi to Angel before she gets upset she's not in the video, because she's saying hi. Yeah? Okay. It's Indomie mee goreng instant. So you put a couple packages of these together, grab an egg or 2, maybe some green onion chopped up in there, and add my Coke Zero in there, and all in cost is probably $1. So for dinner tonight, we'll spend $1. Very reasonable. That's what the cooked product looks like. My wife, the boss, she made it look all professional, like we're eating at a fancy restaurant or something. But add a couple eggs, got some green onion mixed in there, and the seasoning and spice packets will give it a good little pedas kick. Since you've made it through the video, I appreciate you watching another episode of Expats in Indonesia. You got to see what I typically eat during the course of a week, with variations here and there that I didn't think it was worthwhile showing you guys, but you get the general idea, as well as the cost involved with those meals. Now at Thursday, today's Saturday, Thursday we're going to be getting on our epic road trip, and we're going to take you guys along. May not be a video next week Sunday because of that, because we're not leaving until Thursday, and I really don't have anything planned for the first part of next week. But keep an eye out for the upcoming epic road trip videos. That should be a lot of fun, showing you some different cities within Indonesia, as well as the beautiful countryside and actually the variations on some food you can get in different cities. Each city kind of has their own flavor and flair. So hopefully you'll tune in for those videos. Again, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you so choose. We appreciate you. And remember, be safe out there and be kind to one another. Have a great day.